This story is called Merlin's Journal. Now, many of you may know about Merlin the wizard. He was an assistant and a helper and an advisor to King Arthur, the Round Table, the Knights of the Table, might for what? Might for right. Correct. And there is a guy by the name of J.T. White that wrote a history of Merlin's life. And he had the theory that Merlin lived his life backwards. And this story is about Merlin in high school. He was in Abracadabra High. And of course, a wizard school, you have to do all kinds of things. And one day, Merlin was sitting at his easel, working on a levitation spell, and Port and Go Portal comes in and says, "It's your turn to take out the trash." Now, how many of us have emptied the trash and think about how messy it is? Milk cartons, messy, leaks, it lumps around, it comes out of the trash can. It is messy. It's worse in a school of wizardry. Because all the stuff in the trash most of it is the first yearling wizards that don't completely turn off their spells when they put them in the trash. So the things in that bag are still alive. There are dragons, giants, zaps, whammies, magic potions, love potions. There's all kinds of things in this trash bag. But Merlin knows what to do. When he goes into the room, he sees this humongous trash can almost hitting the roof. But he knows what precautions to take on doing the trash. First of all, he reduces the bag with magic. Now it's the size of a chair. Now he has learned from the bad experiences of other wizards that you need to be very careful and take precautions. First of all, trash cans leak. Trash bags leak. You need to put an echo patch at the bottom of the bag so that no magic potion leaks out when you're carrying it to the trash. There was one wizard that didn't remember to take care of the leaks. He was carrying the trash to the trash bin, and that love potion was dribbling out. By the time he reached the back pit, he was in love. He was kissing the ground. It was embarrassing. It took the masters a long time to pull that wizard away from the ground he loved so much, and they dug up the ground, relocated it, and put it under the bed of a woman that complained of insomnia. She loves to sleep now. The other precaution that Merlin needed to do is that he needed to find a giant inside the bag. A giant, did you know that a giant is 80% air? If you tap a giant, and it inflates and it lifts the bag, you can then carry it to the trash can. So, Merlin goes ahead and starts pulling the strings tight on the trash bag. There's a whole bunch of little frozen lightning bolts, zaps and zammies, that when they get shifted off the trash can, they activate and sting, 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 sting. They sting his feet. So he has to be very careful, but he's got a couple of stingers, but he's now got the trash can loaded. He then taps the giant, begins to levitate. He begins carrying it to the back pit. He's almost there, and one of the giants, down goes the bag. It tears right along the side. Oh no, what is he going to do? Because one time, the one wizard had dropped a bag, it had torn open, and all the monsters started fighting. And then some of them, the giants levitated the bag, and it started floating in the air. He hung on to the he hung on to the bag, hoping he could keep it down on the ground, and he started floating up to the sky. The school got archers to shoot the bag down. Down came the bag, down came the contents of the bag, and all the monsters and dragons and all the other critters took a week to clean up. They made a school project of it. So he was very careful. But when that giant, and down went the bag and sliced open, he knew he was in trouble. He was almost to the vac pit. What can he do? What can he do? And then he came up with an idea. Using a levitation spell, he floated over to the middle of the pit, and he started challenging everyone in that bag. Nothing. Finally, that got their attention. The bag pivoted, wobbling, down to the pit. Everybody, he's got the trash in the vat. Now, you know, taking out the trash would not be so bad. If you created a bag that had double echo lining, strong interior, you know, wouldn't it make everybody glad? And I can make money too. With a new scroll project in mind, he now had something to do that could be beneficial and make money. Thank you.